Carmen Phillips, and today I'm going to be talking to you about water scarcity in Africa and how there's unclean drinking water and the problems that come along with that for the inhabitants of Africa. I will also kind of introduce to you what you can do to help these problems. So, to give you a little rundown on my presentation today and some facts about unclean drinking water, according to something.org, and they're kind of a website that raises awareness for the unclean drinking water in Africa. 884 million people in the world lack unclean drinking water. So due to this, people are drinking contaminated water and they're getting diseases. So that is why the spread of disease is so harsh in Africa. And if people were to be able to filter the water and they were to have clean drinking water in Africa, this could reduce poverty rates, which I will introduce to you and elaborate later on in my presentation. And unclean drinking water is also the leading cause of death in Africa. So throughout, I will tell you what diseases are spread throughout Africa due to the unclean drinking water, why poverty is an issue, and the physical limitations that come along with transporting the water back to people's homes in Africa. So, according to Tom Nevin in his periodical, South Africa's Dirty Water Problem, he says that there are no water filtration systems available to people in Africa, so they are not able to filter their water. They're going straight to rivers and lakes and streams in Africa and just simply barreling out this water and carrying it back to their homes and drinking it without filtering it. The issue is that people are using the restroom in these streams and lakes, so these people that go to the bathroom in this water, they're affected with these diseases and they're contaminating it. So when people are drinking that, they in turn become affected with the diseases. So that's an issue. So, according to symptomsfind.com, here are some of the diseases and bacterial sicknesses that people are becoming affected with when drinking the water. That includes typhoid fever, which is a bacterial disease, and it is transmitted via contaminated feces. So that again comes into play when people are using the restroom in these lakes, and then people are drinking it. Another one is cholera, and that is another bacterial disease, and it causes severe vomiting and diarrhea. And next is malaria. It is a parasitic disease, and it causes flu-like symptoms. So obviously when people get these sicknesses, they need to seek medical attention and get help. So, according to Anthony Rodriguez, in his case study, Socioeconomic Factors That Influence the Spread of Disease, he provided a little chart, and it compares household income with the households that are affected. So it shows that households that have a lower income are more affected by unclean drinking water. And those are the ones that have to seek medical attention because they're the ones getting affected by this, but they can't afford to seek medical attention and get the medications and vaccinations that are necessary to treat these bacterial diseases that they're getting. So that's an issue, and that only contributes more to the poverty that they live in. So, according to waterproject.com, women and children and other family members are walking miles and miles to get this water from lakes and streams. They're barreling it out, and these barrels, which are called jerry cans, are often 40 pounds by the time that they get the water in these. So it would be one thing if these people were just transporting this water a couple feet, but it's miles and miles. So there are only so many times a day that females and children are capable of carrying this water because there's obviously physical limitations, and they can't just do that dozens of times a day. So they don't have enough drinking water when they do get it, and not to mention it's not clean for them, and it just makes them sick. So you might ask, what can we do to help? Well, the answer is simple. There are dozens of sites online, if you just type into Google on unclean drinking water. You can donate. Something as simple as little as $5 can provide them with filters that they can use to drink the water, and they can filter the water that they take back to their homes from these streams. And they would not get as sick when drinking the water. And this would also help poverty because they would not have to seek medical attention because they would not be sick. Now, some of the sites that I found are the waterproject.org, which is a reliable site that you can donate to, and they help dig wells and provide filters for people in Africa. Another is mudlove.com. These are bracelets that are handmade from mud and clay, in Africa, and a large portion of their profits go to clean drinking water in Africa. Here are my image attributions along with we're excited, and thank you for watching my presentation.